One of the most iconic images in history is the unknown protester, or tank man. On June the 5th, 1989, a day after the Chinese government violently put down protesters during the Tiananmen Square Massacre, an unknown protester in a white shirt stepped out in front of a line of moving tanks, armed with his shopping, near to the square, and this became one of the most famous protests of the 20th century, and if not history. However, today, his identity is still a mystery, but what happened to him? Join us today as we look at what happened to Tank Man, and remember to support our channel, please make sure to subscribe. Staring down the barrels of Type 59 tanks near to the square, Tank Man showed immense bravery. As the tanks came to a stop, he gestured towards them with his bag, and he kept stepping in front of the tanks' paths to show non-violence. The lead tank then stopped, and there was a short pause between the armoured vehicles and the protester. He then climbed onto the hull of the lead tank and spoke with the crew member at the gunner's hatch before coming off the hull. He then jumped in front of the tanks again, and the standoff continued. Video footage then shows two figures dressed in blue pulling the man away and disappearing into a crowd, with the tanks continuing. Still to this day, the identity of Tank Man is not known, and he was named as Wang Weilin, a 19-year-old student, but this was later rejected. There are a number of accounts as to what may have happened to Tank Man. Firstly, is one of the most possible explanations that he may have been executed by the Chinese and by firing squads after the protests. There are other theories that he managed to escape to Taiwan and today works as an archaeologist in the National Palace Museum. It's claimed also that he was never arrested, and as mentioned, much still remains a mystery about Tank Man. Thousands of Chinese nationals were detained and imprisoned for their involvement in the protests, and some were kept in prison for their entire lives, with others being executed. It has not been proven if Tank Man remains amongst these, but the least plausible explanation is that the man simply returned to his normal life after the protest. His stand against the tanks was very dangerous politically, and it showed the Chinese government in a bad light. Also, if he would have left the country, he would have been free to speak out, but if the Chinese government found him, it's likely he would have been put on public display and made an example of. There is also a chance that he is still alive today, as it was not confirmed whether Tank Man was arrested or not. It's also possible that he may have simply been a normal citizen in Beijing, who would have heard about the brutal reprisals and crackdown that left many citizens dead. He could simply have been walking with his shopping along the road when he saw the tanks and decided to make a stand. It's claimed also that the Chinese authorities may not even have known what happened to him, and former leaders did not confirm or deny whether he was arrested or not. The story of Tank Man today is an incredibly interesting one, and it shows the prominence of non-violent protesting. With the high possibility that he was executed or left to rot in prison, maybe it's better that the mystery of Tank Man remains just that, a mystery, with the chapter of his story and life left open. Once again, thanks for watching. To support our channel, please make sure to subscribe, and once again, thank you so much for watching.